What are your favorite culturally untranslatable phrases? There's a saying in Hindi that very roughly translates to "I'll plant a mango tree in your mom's ass and asterisk 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 your sister in its shade." But it loses the poetic effect in translation. Cocodrilo Kesidermio, Escartera, crocodile that fell asleep, came purse, meaning it's a jungle out there. Watch your step, or be eaten alive. Sta tratando di cagar alto di localidad el kilo. He's trying to asterisk 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 higher than his ass can reach, used to reference someone who's trying to appear richer than he really is. For example, buying a car that he can't really afford and will have to sell 6 months later. Cuanto más alto trepa el mono, más se eleva el kilo. The higher the monkey climbs, the easier it is to see its ass, meaning if you become famous, all the dirty details about your life will become publicly known. Avos chiflar el mono, your bow tie is whistling, you're crazy. Esi tevola and las chapas, or tin, or metal sheets, were taken away by the wind, meaning you became bold. No tepines, ken la foto no salis, don't comb your hair, you're not going to be in the picture, meaning don't get too excited, this matter doesn't concern you. Quintedio Vila en este entierro, who gave you a candle in this burial, what made you think you were included in this conversation? No saltesque no hey charquito, don't jump, there's no puddle, why did you react to that comment? We weren't talking about you. Eltine Bunai, she's got a good going, she has a fine ass. Eltine Bunveni, she's got a good coming underscore, she's got great tits. El no core, Bula, the one that doesn't run, flies, meaning everyone is crooked in some way. Tu hermana es un cano, your sister is an iron, your sister is hot. Ale Miranda, what a handrail, what an awful smell. Estes en pedo, are you in fart, are you drunk? There's more. Let me know, if you're interested equals P. There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, you can't get fooled again. I really like this Greek/Cypriot phrase, which basically means you're really overcomplicating something. East ts ep street. Translated. You made masturbation a science. Redacted. Essized me worst. It translates directly to "it's all sausage to me," meaning I don't really care. At least this is what my high school German teacher told us. We made shirts with it as our motto and a picture of a sausage on the front. I'm still suspicious we were being trolled. Maybe a German can clear this up for me. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, I got it second hand. Suxi Vitten, Suomi Finnish, I suppose, literally, ski into a asterisk asterisk asterisk. Extraordinarily vulgar form of go asterisk 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 yourself. It, upvote the whole thread for sheer awesome. I'm saving this one. Words that don't exist in the English language. Jiggle, Filipino, the urge to pinch or squeeze something that is unbearably cute. Kilosino, Italian, the mark left on a table by a cold glass. Zryab, Gaelic, the itchiness that overcomes the upper lip just before taking a sip of whiskey. L'esprit d'escalier, French, the feeling you get after leaving a conversation when you think of all the things you should have said. Translated, it means the spirit of the staircase. Peri peri and saku saku, Japanese, hard crispy versus soft crispy, that is rice cracker versus fried chicken. Stam, Hebrew, an agreement out of amusement and frustration that something doesn't have a satisfactory answer among those talking. Falsket, Norwegian, the euphoria you experience when you are first falling in love. Manja, Malay, a characteristic or action for affectionate and pampered/being pampered. Doopy, pronounced Darpi, Jamaican patois, a bothersome ghost or apparition. Waldensamkeit, German, the feeling of being alone in the woods. Meraki, Greek, doing something with soul, creativity, or love. Pochamuchka, Russian, a person who asks a lot of questions. Pena Regina, Mexican Spanish, the embarrassment you feel watching someone else's humiliation. Hunger, Chaluba, Congo, a person who is ready to forgive any abuse for the first time, to tolerate it a second time, but never a third time. Tsundere, Japanese, a person who is initially cold and even hostile towards another person before gradually showing their warm side over time. Yandere, Japanese, a person who is initially very loving and gentle to someone before their devotion becomes destructive in nature, often through violence. Edit. Thanks for all the comments. Here's a few that were posted. Asterisk asterisk. Swafelen, Dutch verb for slapping a half-erect male reproductive organ in another person's face. Ungapachicuidish. Too much in a sense of complication, by putting too many aspects on a good thing. For example, Rocky Road ice cream with whipped cream and a CHERRY equals GOOD. Rocky Road ice cream, chopped nuts, whipped cream, chocolate sauce, caramel sauce, strawberry sauce, cherry, rainbow sprinkles, chocolate sprinkles. Agapachik. Yui, Chinese means I, erroneously, assumed. Philotimo, Greek. Philotimo involves personal pride, dignity, courage, duty, sacrifice, and logical thinking. It is courtesy among others and oneself, and your duty to show respect and demand it. Only a person with true dignity and respect can grasp this concept. If everyone in the world possessed this gift, the world would be a much better place. Edit. Some of you have been asked for the source. The main source is a post on Tumblr, however I've added a few. I've seen this list many times in many different forms. I suspect people have been adding on to this list for a while, and thanks for your help Reddit. Wikipedia has an article on untranslatability, here's 2 more. Asterisk asterisk. Tartle, Scottish, to hesitate while introducing someone, because you've forgotten their name. Giseliad, Dutch, /Geselligkeit, German, according to Wikipedia is one of the hardest words to translate to English. Depending on context, can be translated as convivial, cozy, fun, quaint, or nice atmosphere, but can also connote belonging, time spent with loved ones, the fact of seeing a friend after a long absence, or general togetherness. Playing a game can be gezellig, when you're having fun with each other, but not necessarily in the laughing way. Or a room can be gezellig, cozy, you can gezelligly visit someone, etc. Russian translation, but at your place, they lynch Negroes. It's in reference to 1950s Soviet propaganda, that is basically saying never mind, we can't feed our people, you are killing blacks. Now refers to a logical fallacy. There's a Polish saying that, translated literally, means in case of a German. It generally used to mean in case something goes wrong. Always thought it was funny. A good indication of the history between the countries. Haha. Asterisk asterisk. Thalamus todos, Ola puta al rio. Unless everybody gets to asterisk asterisk asterisk, I'm throwing the whore in the river. Some I've heard in Texas. He's all hat and no cattle, someone who brags, but can't back it up. We are gonna do it, if it hair lips the governor, we are going to do it no matter what. Don't know where the phrase came from, or what the hell it could mean literally. This ain't my first rodeo, meaning you have experience. My Norwegian friend has one that doesn't apply to Texas, but I like it. Peeing in your pants to keep warm, doing something for short-term gain that will make you suffer later. If you pee in your pants in Norway, it'll feel warm at first, then freeze solid, and make you miserable. Already 1000 plus comments, so not like anyone's gonna see this, but here we go. Cantonese. 1. 5 element missing water, equals no money, water being colloquial for money. 2. Oxskin lantern, equals a person who can't be, enlightened. 3. A mouse pulling a turtle, equals a hard to approach matter. 4. Mud Buddha crossing a river, equals can't even save himself, how can he save you? 5. A spell written by a ghost, equals lousy handwriting. 6. A mute eating yellow lotus equals only he himself knows the bitterness. 7. The heart of Sima Xiao, Emperor Ming of Jin, equals your ambition/ulterior motive has not gone unnoticed. 8. A melon field, under the pear tree, equals don't tie your shoes in a melon field, and don't fix your hat under a pear tree equals don't do something that appears suspicious even when you're innocent. 9. Observe the chariot in front, equals learn from the other person's mistake. 10. Failure is the mother of success, equals failure breeds success/be persistent. There's often a backstory behind the sayings. Sometimes only half of the idiom is said, and the other person is supposed to get the other half. For instance, say no pain, and the other person immediately understands no gain. It's almost like that Darmok episode in Star Trek TNG. Finally. 11. It's all chicken intestine, to me equals it's written in English. Look at these cursive intertangling thingies. In Chinese, mainland at least, cow's vagina has the same connotation as awesome. As in, hey, that band was really cow vagina. Not really a phrase, but my fiancé is German, and uses the word Dotch frequently in conversations. It's considered a positive contradiction to something negative. Hey, just because you're having your days, period, doesn't mean I have to give you a back rub every day for a week. Dotch. I find myself using this all the time in English conversations and I get puzzled glances. My Romanian buddies used to say of one of their more frugal friends, he'd steal your chickens and beg for eggs. Deleted. Norwegian, dry p draget, literally to asterisk on the pull shaft. This means to make an embarrassing mistake, or to miserably fail at a task. Apparently, it stems from the time of horse-pulled carriages. If your horse shat on the shaft by which it pulls the carriage, something I can imagine happening, there was clean-up to be done. In Norway we also have a saying that goes Chris Beckonetta van, which literally means to cross the stream for water. I think it's a really good one, and I sort of felt that surely English must have an equivalent, but I couldn't find it. Well, it's a nice way to say that you shouldn't go someplace else to get something that's just as abundant where you are now. Now, Danes have an extremely weird version of the above, at Bari Ugla to Latin, literally to carry owls to Athens. Apparently, Athens had a lot of owls back in the days, could be true, so you'd be stupid to bring your own. As far as Danes and owls go, they also have Ulvaraimosen, which is Danish for wolves in the marshes. This was meant to indicate that you should be alert and take care. Makes sense. But Norwegian me means marsh, and mos means moss. And since it's well known that Danish is impossible to understand, the saying was mistranslated into Uglarimosen by Norwegians, which means owls in the moss. The phrase survives today, and the Norwegian knows that if there's owls in the moss, then something mysterious is going on, or something's amiss or odd or not quite right. There's two fairly good lists of 40 words I hadn't seen before, here and here. Out of that list, I really loved *TOSKA*, mainly because of Nabokov's description of it. No single word in English renders all the shades of Tosca. At its deepest and most painful, it is a sensation of great spiritual anguish, often without any specific cause. At less morbid levels it is a dull ache of the soul, along with nothing to long for, a sick pining, a vague restlessness, mental throes, yearning. In particular cases it may be the desire for somebody of something specific, nostalgia, love sickness. At the lowest level it grades into ennui, boredom, *. Ever played Romance of the Three Kingdom or Dynasty Warriors? There's a character named Ko. He's a real historical figure. In China we say speaking of Ko. Ko is here instead of speaking of the devil. Len says an army was surrounded by enemy troops. Someone said it would be great if they sent for Ko to help them. As they were talking about it, Ko showed up and rescued them. There is an Israeli slang saying that means cool, but roughly translates to bombs to the eyebrows. When I lived in Montreal, I would see signs for cheetahs that read fromage dans le tapis. Being skilled in French, but not French idioms, I translated it literally to "there's cheese in the carpet" and was baffled for months until somebody explained it to me. What it meant was cheese to the maximum or something like it. See, dans the tapis translated literally means in the carpet. But colloquially it means the equivalent pedal to the metal. If you think about stomping a gas pedal to the floor, it's actually not touching metal, but it is touching carpet, so the French colloquialism actually makes more sense. When you're arguing over insignificant details in English, je bent het picker. In Dutch, je asterisk 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 ants, me rediken. Francis Bacon. Chotto, from Japanese. It's most often translated as a little. But if you invite a Japanese person somewhere and answer with chotto, it can mean anything from sorry, I can't make it to asterisk 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 no, now quit talking to me. Asterisk Darmokangila de Tenegra, two strangers uniting against a common adversary. Asterisk Temba. His arms wide, a gift, to give. Asterisk Usni. His army with fist open, to look the enemy. Dragged through a keyhole backwards, and rode hard, and put away wet, someone who looks like they have had a rough time for whatever reason. Like, American equivalent might be, don't start counting your vacation days before the job interview. The more familiar American version of this is, don't count your chickens before they are hatched. In Slovenian, pod dse salad. Really it's just an exclamation of annoyance, but it translates to go salt yourself. Lagom, my favorite Swedish word. I love French terms of endearment. You can call someone your little cabbage, mon petit chaux. There are others, but I forget them, and I think other languages have them too. I live in the internet, and I would like to contribute OMGWTF to this list. OMG and WTF most of us already know. BBQ is an intensifier. I like how in French, when you find something / someone annoying you say that it / she makes you asterisk asterisk asterisk. For example, if someone does, or says something that's bothering you, you can tell them, to me face cheer, you make me asterisk asterisk asterisk. I find it funny because, hey, I like taking a asterisk asterisk asterisk. Edit, spelling. Deleted. 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 I'm on a gravy train with biscuit wheels. I spent a summer working with some Czech students and picked up some beauties. I don't remember the Czech words anymore, but I remember the literal translations. 1. A woman that constantly goes to the bathroom was called a water heater. Water goes in, she heats it up, and it goes out. 2. There was a phrase, to park the bus in the paid kitchen, which meant, of course, but fuck. Like, an American equivalent might be, don't start counting your vacation days before the job interview. I think don't count your chickens before they hatch is what you were looking for. P T P E T sap s. It literally means, even if you wash the black men, you waste your soap, because he can't become white. It's really racist, but it means that the person is stubborn. Asterisk I don't want to rain on your parade, but aren't these just idioms? And isn't the fact that everyone's providing explanations for these idioms proof that they are translatable? There's a word in Portuguese, saudade, which some say it's untranslatable, but I strongly disagree. According to Wikipedia, it describes a deep emotional state of nostalgic longing for something or someone that one was fond of, and which is lost. I think one could easily use its sense in English just by saying, for instance, I haven't seen her lately, asterisk I really miss her asterisk. The act of missing someone, or something, such as homesickness, precisely expresses having saudade. At least for me, it doesn't bear such deep, Hellenically tragic emotional charge. In Chinese saying bu yao kai wo di dao fu, sorry too lazy to type the characters out, translated is don't eat my tofu. It's used primarily by women, meaning don't take advantage of me in a slightly sexual context, I think. Here are a few of those in French from Quebec. Ah va chier dans la pelle, this will take a asterisk in the shovel, meaning, that will be an epic fail no matter what. Tigidal, okie dokie. Ambitionous sul pain bani, to be ambitious with the blessed bread, to want too much out of an advantageous situation. Avwilla Euxton's La Grey Stevens, you are starring at the beans grease, to describe someone who is in love / have a crush on someone. Ita falcam un ballet, to be crazy like a broom, to be crazy happy about something. Se sauter dans la face, they are jumping towards each other s face, they are picking a fight. Il mauil boad about, it rains enough to drink while standing up, meaning it's pouring outside. A couch quan baptize, give birth so we can administer baptism, just say it already. Attaché satu cavag de la broche, tie your hat with metal wires, prepare yourself, ain't going to be easy, inspired by cold and windy winters. Avoir daughters chats fouter, I have other cats to whip, having other fish to fry. Avoir de la mindans le crayon, you have a lot of graphite in your pencil, you have a high sexual appetite. Avoir de l'eau and sacave, there is water in your basement, your pants are too short, literally. Avoir fua cull, there is fire coming out of your ass, you are very upset. Il tombe des pokes de l'oeuvre, rabbit skins are falling, it's snowing huge snowflakes, like white rabbit skin. Pater plus haute cletro, to fart higher than one's asshole, to be pretentious. Se daemon a commuendiable dans l'eau bénite, to act like a demon in holy water, to do anything to get out of a situation. Se calmer le pompon, to calm the hat's pom-pom, to try to stay calm. Senfager dans les fleurs du tapis, to trip on the carpet s flower, to pay too much attention to irrelevant details. Enculades mouches en plein vol, you're sodomizing flies, while they fly around, like barking at the wrong tree. Se pinchera dans le coin, you painted yourself to the corner, you said or did something awkward from which you can't recover. Se point lemoine, to poke the monk, to do nothing at all. Tire le diable par la queue, to drag Satan around with his tail, to have financial problems. Tire toyen ebauche, drag a tree log, come and sit with us. Vapater dans les fleurs, go fart at the flowers, I don't care what you say. Why do monde you Balkan, there are a lot of people on the balcony, that girl have huge tits. There are so many more of them. Every region of Quebec has its own set of sayings, I don't know 1/10 of them all. Deleted. In Chinese, Mandarin, mama hoo hoo, literally horse tiger means so. If anyone can tell me why, I would be most appreciative, because I have no idea. Jni dan yan se can, give you some colors to see, means something like I'll make you see stars, or I'll punch your lights out. In French entachi net lap, between dog and wolf means dusk, or twilight. Deleted. So I play video games with Asian people who don't speak English that well, mostly Chinese, but there are a few Malaysians. My personal favorite thing I've heard? You talk like you have big nose, but horse not fit in, only bamboo. I think I was being trolled. The Asians on my team had no idea what it meant. Norwegian saying. I think it's funnier for us Norwegians.